Hello. My name is Onyinye and welcome back to Womiba Finance channel. Okay, today I'll be telling you something about 7 recruitment firms in Lithuania that are popular and recruiting foreigners for jobs. You remember, Lithuania. Oh God, if I don't pronounce it well, please forgive me. But the name is on the screen. If I don't pronounce it well, please forgive me. Lithuania. Okay, we'll be talking about 7 recruitment firms in Lithuania today. And Lithuania is the country that have the lowest rejection rate in the European Union. So the acceptance rate is 92%. So 8% is we can in statistics we say is insignificant because 98 versus 8% is way too much. So this country are known to accept people with skill. So if you think you have some skill to help this country that I need of technology and innovation and skill delivery, medicine, if you have any skill that will help them with the economy, because one of the in the last year they opened 201,000 slots for immigrants. Only 80,000 were recruited. So they are still short. So this year they added 141 to it. They are still looking for people. And if you are a member of WTP, you can see that I have shared the code, the skills and the code. The skills and the need in the country is more than 100. So I have entire Sunday is what I was doing, writing the codes out and writing the skills, the job skills attached to the codes. So please go to WTP. You can see the code. If you're a nurse, a cook, a chef, your code is there because you will need it in your application. So before we start, I want to tell you something. If we finish this video, remember you are not the only person applying. All the Africans are welcome. If you're from Gabon, Zimbabwe, Zambia, Kenya, Namibia, Cuba, Congo, South Sudan, Morocco, Libya, Tanzania, Togo, if you're from Niger, if you're from any of this Cameroon, if you're from any of this country, please, you are welcome to apply. And if you want us to help you to answer some questions that you might have, disturbing you, because making visa application is emotional, is confusing. It has to do with people trying to leave their life behind, to travel, filling the form, not knowing, all these confusions. So if all this confusion, let me say, so if you're confused or something is bothering you, please head to WTP. You get instant reply every day you ask question. I don't take more than 24 hours except when I'm not healthy. I don't take more than 24 hours to answer questions. I will answer the questions and offer the solution to the best of my knowledge. So if you want to know about these 7 recruitment firms, stay with me. Back. Okay, guys, welcome. Okay, number 1, let's go stress without wasting time. The last video, the systems you need to prepare yourself to go to apply for this Lithuania visa. The things you need, because if you have not watched that video, please go and watch it before this one, because this one is only showing you 7 recruitment firms, but the requirements, there are only 6 requirements. The ones that will be hard is what I'm dealing here. The ones that will be hard is the job aspect, the contract, the employment offer, and your references and all that. This is what I'll be treating here after giving you these 7 recruitment firms that are recruiting in Lithuania. I have managed to get their numbers. So you have their numbers. You can speak to them. And if you want, you can speak to them. Yes. So Galaxy Express is number 1. Galaxy Express, what I read from their reviews are so good, some bad, but the good is more than the bad ones. So you can do your own research. You remember, I'm not in partnership with any recruitment firm I'm giving you. I've not been to Lithuania. Yes, I've not been to Lithuania. I've not been to Lithuania. I've been to Ukraine. I've been to Belarus, but they said they are closed. The girl was telling me that we passed Lithuania when we are going to Belarus, but I don't know. So I don't know anybody there. I don't know anybody there except my friend that just moved there last year. I don't know anybody there. So I'm not in partnership with any of these recruitment firms. I'm giving you their numbers and all that. Is what I researched out that I'm giving you. So the reviews, some majorities are good. I think Galaxy Express recruitment firm in Lithuania, they are popular because they have office in London. So you can imagine. So number 2 is Ethel Recruitment. Ethel is a very innovative. They are into office. They are into construction recruitment. They are into tech, this kind of recruitment firm that is service based. So you can check them out, call them, check them in the internet, their link, their website link, and you go there and check whether you like any job there. You start applying. Then number 3 is Casino Logistics Limited. Casino is quite popular. They're into a lot of things, even in constructions, even in shipping and all that. They want software developers, techie, data entry people, data science, all these kind of things. So you can apply. They even truck drivers. They want truck drivers. Most men that are watching me. So, and you don't need certificates to have your international driving license. You can be able to apply. Although, these jobs, when you go there, like this truck driving, the company, this logistic company will still give you their own training. It's not as if that they will just give you a truck for you to go and no, it's not. That's not the way it works in Europe. They will give you their own specialized training before you can head to outside to drive for them. So number 4 is Bakina Recruitment. Bakina Recruitment is trying to be innovative. They are everywhere. They are aggressive in their marketing, trying to sell the job offers and all that. Generation Z and millennials will find them, quite interesting. They are everywhere. Then their reviews are okay, but people complained about payment issues, that they are paying minimum wage, blah blah blah. Remember, minimum wage, when you change euros to naira, is quite some money. But I normally advise people jobs that are paying minimum wage, if you're moving with your family, is not the best thing for you. Ask anybody. It's not the best thing for you. You have to negotiate your pay. I know when maybe they are paying you 2,000 euros equivalent, you go and convert it in naira, it's 2 point something million. You say, okay, that is even good. No, but because you've not checked your housing, you've not checked your utilities, because you are not going to be eating the money in Nigeria. You will be eating it in the Lithuania. You'll be spending it and living in Lithuania. So you will be paying more in rent, utility, transport, and everything. So whenever you convert, they tell you that they will pay you like 25,000 euro per year. You start converting and say, I will make 25 million a year. No, it's not the way it works. Please ask questions. Then number 5 is Atlantic HSFC. So they are technically advanced. They recruit. They are in every industries, in retail, in a restaurant, in construction, in everywhere, almost everywhere. So you will find them interesting if you are if you're not limiting yourself from industry that you want to work for. You know, some people will say, I want to, because I'm in healthcare, I want to stay in here because I'm a public health, I want to stay with health industry. Some will say, okay, they want to go into food because obviously if you're in public health, they need you in food sector, you know. So there are people like that that want to stick with one industry. But I always advise, be or have open mind, apply, put your application in different I have had I've had a lawyer telling me that he likes working in construction firm. You know, he's a lawyer. He told me that in construction firm, that whenever there's a dispute, that people that are doing the dispute, they always have money to spend because, you know, construction wahala, legal wahala has to do with money. So you should know that. So number 6 is autas, UAB. Please, I don't know, autas, I don't know how to pronounce it, but all these things, you're seeing it in this screen. Please, this company, they are quite aggressive in their marketing. Their people drop few reviews. I don't know what is happening. So you do your own further research about them in their website. Their website is in the screen you are seeing. The number 7 is UAB. Ingbrupin. Please, I don't know how to pronounce this word. Please, but you can see it in this screen. So you have known the 7 recruitment firms now. Let's get down, because this is the only part that you will have issues, you know, that will give you a little bit stress. Getting international passports and insurance will not give you, and a record will not give you that, but getting a job, you know, knowing the recruitment agents, the recruitment firm to stick with is number 1. And when you get this job, negotiate well in your salary. Try to ask them whether they are handling, they will take over the traveling costs and settlement costs, because obviously when you go there newly, so if they don't, then you have to look for accommodation in that country. Sometimes they arrange for your first month accommodation for you if you're going with family. So be open to ask many questions after interview to know how you will settle. Okay, the next question now is your personal statements. You know, when you are applying for this job, your personal statements have to be simple and straight to the point, and it will be in English. Don't try to convert it into Lithuanian language. No, they want everything to English, because since 20 years ago, English is a second language in Lithuania. They have English in their schools now as a language that people are now taking. So English is widely known in that country. Okay, the next one now is your reference. If you don't know, if you don't know any of your lecturer that can give you a reference, if you get from your work, or if you're doing youth service, maybe you tell your somebody that you're working on, that where you're doing your youth service, to draft a reference letter for you. Let the person be straight to the point and say, you know, highlights so well, you know, highlight more on the skills you have that will represent what you're applying for. For instance, if you are a computer developer, if you are a software developer, your reference have to state, you know, highlight that your skills so well. So because people, recruitment firms, when they are reading your reference, they want to relate to what you're telling them, because somebody that is giving you a reference is somebody that you have worked for, that know your capability and your skills so well. So go to somebody that will be able to capture it very well. So you have get 2 reference letter, your personal statement, why you need this job, why you're the best person, why you will make impact in Lithuania, why you will promote Lithuania economic boom through service delivery, and your role, and with your skills and your role. So now the next one is this: make sure that your CV is straight to the point. Please don't use ambiguous words. It doesn't sell anymore. So these are the things that will be very hard for you in this work permit. Every other thing is so easy to get. So I wish you luck from here, and help us to share, comment, and like, because your comments and because your comment will tell us, what we are doing good and what we are doing bad, and your comments will tell us whether we are doing good, will give us some praises, and your comments will help us know how far we have come and what we need to change. Please don't leave without dropping your comment. Thank you so much for staying till this time, and I wish to see you in the next video. Don't forget to share with your family and friends and members. So, okay, bye. Bye-bye.